and we appreciate that.
Hey, how are you?
I'm so well. How about you?
I'm doing great, doing great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so pumped.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We're so happy that you joined us tonight. We're honored. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, Gabrielle, let's get right into it, girl.
Let's go.
For you. Okay. So, Gabrielle, you are one of the bright, talented superstars of the Nickelodeon revival of All That, which was one of my favorite shows growing up. How does it feel to be a part of something so iconic?
Oh, it's such a blessing to be able to be a part of something that meant so much to people back in the 90s, and to be able to bring it back for kids my age and kids that are even younger than me. It's such an honor to be able to work with comedic legends such as Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell. They always have my back, and just big shout out to them for always believing in me and believing in my ideas as well. But it's wonderful. It's a dream come true to be able to do something that I love for a living, and to be able to share it with all of you guys.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That's beautiful. What a divine opportunity for you. So you have been a part of, I don't know, probably hundreds of thousands of sketches since you started all that. I have a few personal faves that you've been a part of. I love Bed, Bath, and Beyonce. That one is probably like gonna go down in history, classic. And then you did Coffee, like that one was awesome. What has been your favorite sketch so far?
My favorite sketch so far that I've had the opportunity to be a part of is probably Coffee, 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 because I get to act like a whack job and nobody thinks anything of it. Let me just say that right there is my true personality. So
is it? I was gonna ask you, did you have to drink a lot of coffee in real life to prepare?
Oh no, ma'am. That's just me being me right there.
Okay. Yep. That's a lot of energy.
Probably Coffee, Coffee, Coffee because of the energy level, and then Bed Bath and Beyonce because it's such an incredible honor to be able to play such an important role model in society right now. Miss Beyonce is a queen in herself, so probably Bed Bath and Beyonce, Coffee, 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 and yeah, those are gonna be my top two. My top two right there.
Girl, those were bomb. I loved you in those.
Thank you.
So speaking of, now is comedy something that comes to you naturally, or did you have to seek out an acting coach or training, someone to kind of help you prepare for this role?
Well, I'm a naturally funny person. You know, they like to call me the sharp comedian on set, because I'll say something funny, or I'll say a little zinger, and you might not catch it until like an hour later, or a little bit later down the line. So I'm a naturally funny person. I come from a funny family, so I guess that's kind of where I get my comedy aspect from.
Yeah.
But you know, when we did move out here, I did seek some training just to kind of hone those comedy skills in a little bit, just get them a little tighter, just so that I could just be the best that I could possibly be.
Yay, I respect that. More power to you. So when did you realize that you were actually passionate about acting? I mean, you're still pretty young, so I imagine that you had this conversation with your parents. So once you realized it, how did you get started?
For sure. So it's actually really funny how I got started in the industry. Ever since I was really little, we were always very academic based. Like my parents and I were both very, you know, school was a priority. School was it. Like I was going to grow up to be a veterinarian, and I was going to go to, you know, Harvard and all of that good stuff. So academics was priority. Everything else came second. But I remember when it became time for me to go to middle school, the top rated school in Florida was an art school. But you had to get into the school by having some sort of talent. Like academics was great, but you had to be talented as well. Okay. So I looked at all of these different things that they had to offer, all these different majors, and I saw that they had a vocal program and a theater program, and at the time you could audition for two, so I auditioned for both, and I ended up getting into both majors for this school. So we decided to go with theater as my major for this middle school, and then after that it just all kind of spiraled out of control in the best way. We made the move to LA out of faith with a couple suitcases and nothing but God, and here I am talking to you today.
Wow, that's beautiful and inspiring. Honestly, it really is. Just all you need is faith sometimes. The faith meets the talent, meets the preparation, and you go for it. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Definitely.
So, Gabrielle, all that is not the first project that you've been a part of. You've actually been a part of quite a few. What has been your favorite role so far of your career?
Man, I actually have some really, really interesting ones coming up. I can't say too much about them, but I am so super stoked to be able to be a part of these new projects that are going to be coming out within the next few years. But something that's already been shown to you guys, obviously all that has a very special place in my heart. But I've been a part of some things for the Children's Hunger Fund, which is a big part of my life as well, because I love charity and I love giving back to people. So working with the Children's Hunger Fund has been a really big honor to be able to just kind of give back in that way. But I was also on Speechless on ABC, so that was a lot of fun. And I'm currently on Unfiltered on Nickelodeon, so that is also something that I really enjoy doing as well.
Awesome. I see you, girl, booked and busy.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So who would you say is the biggest influence in your career right now?
Oh, definitely my parents, hands down, because without them, I wouldn't be doing any of this. I wouldn't, have made the move to LA. I wouldn't be pushed to the limits to just continue to do what I do and do it at the best of my ability. So definitely both of my parents.
Wow, that's beautiful. See that, kids? Take note. Parents play a crucial role.
Yes. Be nice to your mom. Be nice to your dad.
Be nice to your mommy and daddy. So when you have a 5-minute break during rehearsals, what is it that you usually like to do?
So it's a very interesting question. So it varies from day to day, but I would usually say I try to kind of just stay on my mark. And if it's a Friday, I like to kind of play with the audience. I like to maybe dance a little bit and just kind of give you guys something fun to kind of play off of. But I usually try to just kind of think about the scene, what I'm doing in the scene, try to stay on my mark, try to just stay focused, because when you're on set, you don't really want to waste people's time. You know what I mean? I hate wasting people's time. I hate, doing things that aren't really necessary. So I try to just kind of be on point, get what I need to get done, and then when I'm offset, that's when I get to be, Miss Goofy Goof. But when I'm at work, it's work time.
Okay, professional. That is awesome, girl. You are something else. I love it. So let's just say you were given a magic wand, and you could wave that wand and be a part of any show, new, past, upcoming. What show would that be for you?
Ooh, I would probably say Stranger Things. Stranger Things has been a really big fan favorite in quarantine. We've been rewatching it. So if I could be on Stranger Things, that would be a really, really big dream come true. Or even to be on Danger Force, which is a Nickelodeon show. I've always kind of wanted to be a villain on that show because it seems so fun, and I've got a lot of friends on that show. So to be a part of Danger Force would also be a really big win.
Yeah, I can actually see that both of those for both of you. That would be phenomenal to have you, especially a part of Stranger Things. I would love to see that. I'd love to see you in that role. Yeah. So you are not only a talented actress. No. You are also a talented musician, girl.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So how does music inspire you? And are you currently working on any new music? 2 questions.
Yeah, there you go. So music is such a big inspiration because it connects us. Like, we don't have to speak the same language and we don't have to be from the same place, but we can all vibe to the same beat, or we can all, like that same song. Like, I like talking about the K-pop bands because we may not be able to understand what they're saying, but we can still vibe to the beat, or to the dance moves and things like that. So I think that's really why K-pop is so popular right now, because it's a good example of just people being connected and being able to just kind of understand each other on a certain level. So that's what's really inspirational about music. And another thing is that you can educate people through music as well. And what I mean by that is that you can get a certain message across to someone without being too, harsh or too forceful, but you can still kind of get that message out that you really want to get. and people can really understand you better. So that's what I really love about music. And I do have music coming up. I did release a cover over the past month with a good friend of mine, JD McCrary. And I do have a lot of things cooking in the oven that I can't really talk about right now, but my music is going to be very positive. I hate being sad, so I always try to uplift other people. It's going to be very uplifting. It's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be dope.
Girl, that is awesome. We are looking forward to that. I can tell you that much, honestly. And thank you so much for sharing that very wise, very sage advice with us about music. I mean, everything that you said certainly touches home. Music certainly brings us together. It connects us. It's a whole vibe. So we're looking forward to seeing or hearing new music coming from you soon.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. So I also understand that philanthropy is something that is very important to you, very near and dear to your heart as well. So in what ways do you use your voice to incite change?
Definitely. I love being a part of organizations that really mean something to me. Like right now, I'm supporting the In a Perfect World organization. They're doing a lot of amazing things right now. Everything is really canceled right now, obviously, but the one thing that isn't canceled is kindness, and that's really what our main initiative is to keep spreading kindness any way that you can. And but philanthropy is it's a really great way to give back, because I was raised to always be kind to people and to always uplift someone. Like if you have 2 apples, give somebody 1.5. You know what I mean? So being in this position and having such a big platform now, I'm so grateful to be able to share kindness with you guys. Like in every Instagram post, I try to give you guys some word of advice or word of encouragement, because you never know who may need it. And we're all in this together, so we just gotta keep vibing and keep keeping on.
Absolutely. I'm loving this conversation. You are just so wise beyond your years. It's so insightful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You said, about kindness not being canceled. Kindness will never be canceled. I love that. We need to make that a hashtag. I love that.
Yes. Hashtag kindness is never canceled.
Never canceled. So I also hear that you have some merch coming up for your fans. Your fans have been going crazy in the comments. So I'm sure they're going to be excited to hear about that. What kind of merch do you have? And then where are your fans going to be able to purchase?
Yes, so Gab Nation merch is out now, you guys. You can check it out on my Instagram. Link is in the bio. But we've got sweatshirts, we've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, we've got pillows, anything that you could really want, I've got it. I'm also doing this thing called Cameo now. So if you guys would like a personal message, like a birthday message or just a shout out, you guys can go to Cameo and book your personalized message, and I can't wait to see you guys, hear from you guys, and yeah, check out the merch, link in bio, and Cameo.
Girl, okay, I see, like I said earlier, booked and busy. I'm loving all the business moves. So do you have any other upcoming projects that you're working on or that you can share with us?
Oh, yes, I have. Quarantine has been nonstop. I can't remember the last time I finally got like a full 8 hours of sleep, but I'm so grateful for it. But I do have a lot of animated projects coming out and a lot of live action projects coming out. So you guys just stay tuned. Keep up on my Instagram, because I'll definitely be posting the latest there. But it's gonna be crazy, you guys. Like these next couple years, it's gonna be bang bang bang. All right, so just keep your eyes open.
I am so excited. I'm a fan, so I'm looking forward to everything that you've got coming up, love. Has anyone ever told you that you remind them, because you remind me, of a young Maya Rudolph?
Oh, that is the biggest compliment you could ever give me. Oh, thank you so much. I love Maya. She's amazing. She's hilarious.
She's great. Her comedic timing, it kind of match. I don't know. You give me that same vibe, that comedic timing that she has. It always puts me in the mind of you, and I could see you growing up to be like another Maya Rudolph. Like you're that talented already. I mean, your comedy, your skills, I could see that for you. So absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You just made my day. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. We gotta lift each other up, but I mean it. I really do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So speaking of Maya Rudolph, future Maya Rudolph. Where do you see your career in 5 years from now?
Wow. You know, I'm a big believer in God, so wherever He wants to take me is where I'll go. But hopefully, to expand my acting career and dive into music and all of those great things. But I'd really love to dive into movies. That's something that I've always been really interested in continuing my television career. But wherever God wants me to go, I'll go.
I received that for your life, honey. Look, I'm receiving it for you. That's divine. So I definitely see that happening for you. Gab, you've been awesome. You've been fantastic. But before we let you go, I'm hoping that you have time. We have a really fun game that we put together for you. We just want to get to know you a little bit better. So
Absolutely.
So we came up with Gab's 5 faves.
Ooh.
So we're going to get to know you a little bit better. It might get a little hard, so it's okay if you need a moment to think about it, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. So favorite thing number 1. Favorite song?
Oh, goodness. Favorite song? I would probably, I love music, so I'd probably say Don't Worry, Be Happy, because that's kind of like my anthem right now. Don't worry about anything. I know things are kind of crazy right now, but don't worry about it. Be happy.
Be happy. I love that.
That's my favorite song right now.
Yeah, I love that. What's your favorite food?
Oh, spaghetti. Hands down. Hands down. I'm half Italian, so my mom and I, we love pizza. We love spaghetti. We love everything on that side, so spaghetti, hands down.
Girl after my own heart. What is your favorite show, current show that's on television right now?
I have more than one, but I'm gonna go with Blackish because I love how they handle modern day issues, but they present it in a comedic way and in a way that isn't like scary for people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's an interesting show about how they break down modern day issues, and it's amazing. So you guys just check out Blackish. Blackish is really something.
It is very special. That's a great choice. Blackish is also one of my favorites. That's a great choice. And then lastly, what is your favorite movie?
Ooh, man, I recently watched Titanic for the first time. It's a really great movie.
Wait, for the first time?
For the first time. I mean, it's a long movie, so we never really had like the opportunity just to kind of sit and watch it. So we did that the other night. But as far as my favorite movie, I'd probably say Trolls, because it's so happy. You can't watch that movie and be sad. You know what I mean?
I love Trolls, but that just look, I'm smiling from ear to ear. Like when you said that, yeah. And I forgot one question. I'm sorry. Who is your favorite actor?
Oh, my favorite actor? Do I have to pick one?
Maybe top 2?
Top 2. Okay. I'll do, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do top 2 from male category and top 2 from female category. There we go.
I see.
But, okay, so from the males, I would probably say Tom Hanks and Robin Williams are my top 2. Because Tom Hanks, when you watch him, he morphs into whatever character is presented to him, and he's such a great storyteller. So I would probably say Tom Hanks is my number 1, and then number 2 is Robin Williams, because he's just a joy to watch. You know what I mean? He's such a comedic legend. So Robin Williams and Tom Hanks. And then as far as females, I'd probably say either Tracee Ellis Ross or Halle Berry, because both of those women have really broken down barriers that were really needed to be broken down for people like me and for the future generation to be able to come up and do what we love. So Halle Berry and Tracee Ellis Ross on the female side.
I'm loving it. And I love your reasons as to why. Like, not just because, he's cool, she's great. Like, I mean, that you're so insightful. I love it. So I just have one more bonus question for you. And this is probably one of my favorite questions to ask. Giving each other our flowers while we're still here right now is a trend that I've kind of seen popularized on Instagram, Facebook, pretty much on social media, just kind of giving each other our flowers. So when I think about that, it makes me wonder, who would you give flowers to if you could right now today to say thank you or appreciation or just for any reason? Who would those flowers go to?
Oh, there's so many people in the entertainment industry that have really made a profound impact. I'd probably say Halle Berry, because she really broke down so many barriers and did so many things for us. Yara Shahidi as well, because she uses her voice for such a good cause. She encourages people to get out and vote, which is really important. So you guys, if you're watching this, you're probably not old enough to vote yet, but be sure to get the adults in your lives to go out and vote and register to vote if they haven't already. But Halle Berry, Yara Shahidi, Ava DuVernay, Tyler Perry, all kinds of, Oprah as well, Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
And I could go on and on, but there's so many people that really need to be recognized for what they're doing, and just appreciate the people that you love, and appreciate the public figures that you love as well, because you never know.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. It's been such a pleasure to chat with you tonight, getting to know you. As I stated earlier, you are a ball of energy. You are pleasure. You are divine and wise beyond your years. So I can't thank you enough for being here with us tonight.
Thank you very much. I certainly had fun here. Hopefully we can do it again soon, but thank you so much. And everybody watching, be safe. I love you. God loves you. And yeah, have a wonderful day today.
And one more thing, where can we follow you on social media?
Oh, yes, the big question. So you guys can follow me on Instagram at Gabrielle Nevaeh. The handle is right up there on the left-hand side for you guys. And then my TikTok is Gabrielle_Nevaeh. I know we don't really know what's happening with that, but there it is. And my YouTube is Gabrielle Nevaeh Green. It's my full name, and you guys can actually find some behind the scenes of all that. So if you have a favorite All That sketch, most likely I have a behind the scenes video on it, on how we made it. So be sure to check that out, and that's it for me.
Awesome. You've been awesome, girl. Thank you so much. We have to have you back again.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Thank you. Enjoy your evening, lovely. Bye, you guys.
All right. Much love. Bye.
Peace and love.